Afternoon, everyone. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I hope you're all having a very good afternoon. You know, I've been thinking about something. Of course, we've got some rain going on here. It's absolutely beautiful outside. But I have been thinking about the stars. You know, when you zoom up on the stars in the sky, you you see like a round looking sphere. That's what I see, like a round looking sphere in the sky, except lately with my camera, I'm not getting that round shape. But like last night with Mars, which I am uploading that video to the YouTube, the footage that I took of Mars, because it was like 5 minutes long, I really seen a whole lot of frequency waves. Hello, Diane. I've seen a whole lot of frequency waves going across it, and I said it can't possibly be clouds. And you know, it really does look like waves in an ocean as you watch them and they like shimmer. That's what Mars looked like up there in the sky last night. And that's what Jupiter had going on with it too. So I wonder how many of you think that really there's actually water. Just like it's raining right now, the water is falling from the sky. It is raining, you all. So how many of you think that up there in the sky there is actually water up there and the stars are encased in the water? That's what I'm wondering. Hello. I am wondering that because everything is not what we've been told at all. It isn't. And you know, I don't know very many people who can get a really good zooming up picture unless you got those great big gigantic telescopes that cost thousands of dollars to zoom up. Yeah. How is the water falling from the sky really if there isn't any water up there? That's, look, like there's water up here. I've got water here on my porch. You can see it's like been raining here. How is the water falling from the sky if it's not up there in the sky? And are the stars encased in water? And are the stars actually stars? Are they planets? Or are they a different type of life form up there in the sky? I really wonder that because, you know, you have these looking UFOs. Sometimes they call them donut-shaped UFOs that are circling all around the sun, flying in and out of the sun. Are they another type of species? Like us, we're a different type of species than the birds. We are, and the reptiles and all that kind of stuff. We are. So I think it's not too far-fetched to say that maybe those stars up in the sky, that they are a different type of species too. You know, anything is possible. It really is possible. Anything is possible. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, I'm just wondering how many of you have thought that when you've looked up at the sky in your cameras or your telescopes and you think, well, you know, they look like there's water up there because there's ripples up there. There's ripples that are going across the stars when we zoom up. That's what I think. And I'm going to show footage of that tonight. Not tonight. Footage of that in around an hour or so. So you all can see of Mars because it really was shimmering last night. I thought, wow, I've got to get a picture of it. Yeah. I think our sun is a portal. I really do. Some people feel that they came from the sun. They do. Yeah. So right now it's gotten really cold here. It's going to get down in the 30s tonight. I think it might have got up to around 60 and we're hitting, we're about like that in our, this is our thermometer. And what is this? The barometer. And then look at the humidity. So yeah, it's going to get really cold. And I got my coveralls on underneath my shorts here. 10,000 stars are evil and cause bad things to happen on earth. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff out there that people read. You can, if you look for evil, you can find it. If you look for good, you can find it. You can find good in people. I know I've tried so many times before to find the good in a certain individuals, and I really would look and look and look, and I couldn't find it. I don't know if they didn't want me to see it, but I could not find it because all I saw was bad. coming from individuals, and not just their words, their actions. So yeah, we do find what we seek for, and sometimes, you know, it's not that easy to look for the good when it's so scarce nowadays. It's frequency that they have distracted us from to the point to accept it whatever they are fed. Whoo! Yes. Good afternoon. I am well. I really am well. It's a little cold out here. I'm going to have to make a fire in the fireplace. Remember when it rained blood in India? I saw that. Was it like iron oxide in the air or something like that, or sulfur? I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. You think it's the lights in the sky that are a different life form than us, John? Yeah. Hello, princess. You hear water running? Yeah, we've got water running. There's water running in the gutters. We got a big long chime, big chimes. They give off really beautiful frequency. It's raining here, but that's all right. It really is all right for me. I don't mind the rain. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, read from the oxide. The firmament is being destroyed by the chemtrail heavy. Let me tell you something. Okay, you're talking about the chemtrail. So last night, after I don't know what I did, uploaded a video or something, I thought I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep in the camper last night. It was around 10:30 at night. So I closed the windows in the back, and you see this thing right here right here on the top, this middle thing. I raised that. This is really. I was so exhausted. So I closed the windows, closed the blinds. I laid down in one of those beds, and I thought, well, I want some air circulating. So I cranked that up. I was laying there and I was falling asleep, and I was hearing airplanes. Then all of a sudden, I heard two large airplanes, and at the second large airplane, I got up. That large airplane, I'm not joking, I am not joking. I watched it, and it was just barely above the tree lines last night. It must have been around midnight or so, barely above the tree lines. And then I closed my eyes, and I thought, I am so tired, I don't want to look anymore. And then all of a sudden, my throat started burning. I thought, what is happening? And I laid there and I tried to ignore it. And then I thought, you know what? I bet it's something in the air. I said, I'm not laying in here. So I went outside that camper, and I smelt in the air jet fuel. And I looked around the sky, and I could see some stars in the upper part, but I smelt jet fuel, airline fuel in the air. And there's no cars running down the road at night. But I smelt that, and I thought, you know, what if they dumped that airline fuel? They flew really low and they dumped it. That's what I was thinking, because it was burning my throat. I had to come back in here, and I thought, I'm not sleeping out there. And I said, it's probably because I opened that up and it was in the air. It was really the strangest thing. I've never, ever experienced it. I've heard people say when they go outside that their throat burns, their eyes burns, all because of these things that are being put in the sky and falling on people, and we're having to inhale it. So yeah. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's so cold. My nose is getting cold, you all. I'm not going to be on here long at all. In fact, I'm getting ready to end this video, but I just wanted to ask you, what do you think about the stars up in the sky? Do you think they are encased in water? You think there's water up there? It's falling from the sky right now where I'm at. Yeah, it is falling from the sky where I'm at right now. And I can't think that there's a total blanket, the whole entire sky, like a big strainer or a big sifter. It's just like pouring down like a big old spray evenly, you know, so yeah. And with that being said, I am going to go, but I am uploading some video footage of Mars last night that I took with all the shimmering. It literally looked like waves. from like an ocean going over its frequency waves, just like the Jupiter. And at the end of that video of Mars, I have put the original Jupiter video where people say, well, I've been hearing a scary voice in it. No, it was me. I slowed down that part of the clip. But I am putting the original clip at the end of this video that I'm uploading so you can see it at super speed. And you'll see there is no other voice in there. It was just my voice, and I had stuck the wrong video in there. Yeah, you caught me live and you caught me getting ready to go. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.